Jim came from a healthcare industry, and when he left Blue Cross Blue Shield, he came into the nursing home industry because he cared so much about people, and he always believed in giving and doing your best. Being a Mason and being involved with the Masonic Homes of Kentucky was just so special to him, and he took great pride in being a part of this industry and making it better when he arrived on the scene than where it was before. Jim was president of the Kentucky Association of Healthcare Facilities, and people looked up to him when you go to the national conventions and say, and how's Kentucky doing? And what's going on there? Because we need some new ideas to take back to our state to provide for our people. He also, while he was his tenure at the association, they passed the bill for background checks for employees, which was quite a thing that made employees more responsible for their actions and what they did, and have the good quality people come into the homes and work. Our boys were very young when Jim took the job with the association. So our boys didn't know anything but the nursing home industry. You sit around the dining room table, and yes, it was how was school today, and how was this and how was that, but it was also some conversation about the nursing homes and what's going on in the industry. Well, I think it's interesting that both of our boys ended up in the industry themselves. Jim believed in quality care and wanted all the facilities in Kentucky to be the best that they could be. Jim's kind of little saying was, it takes special people to take care of special people. The people cared, whether it was the gal that was working during the day or the night nurse. It was the nurses, the dining people, the maintenance. They all just pitched in and became a family and showed that every patient was, every resident was one of a kind, and they needed to be taken care of. I could leave to go home knowing that he was well taken care of at night, during the day, and it was just a pleasure to be able to leave him here knowing everything was okay. Jim and Martin were Masons. Martin is our financial advisor. Jim served on the board here at the Masonic Home for 12 years, and he got Martin to run for the board. Well, needless to say, the rest is history, because now Martin is the chairman of the board and just puts in so much time and effort into this campus. And Steppy comes over and she reads to people, visits with people. Both of them are so caring and just love everything that goes on in the Masonic Home. We're very lucky to have them and have them think far enough into the future to keep people here in the industry, in the homes, by furthering their education. It's a real asset for the homes to be able to provide this for their employees, and a real asset for people to come and say, and we can provide you further education if you're interested here in the industry. And it's an industry that's very rewarding. These people care. They come in, they want to take care of these people. They want to help them. It's all those people, all combined, that make the Masonic Home a special place. And you might have the housekeeper that thinks, gee, wouldn't I like to be an aide? By providing this scholarship and having it, that person, whether it's a man or a woman, can take advantage of furthering their education and move on up to the CNA. And when they do that, maybe they think, oh my gosh, I'm just loving this. I'd like to become a nurse. And who knows where they can go from there. Maybe an administrator, maybe an owner someday. And isn't that special that maybe Jim Judy had something to do with it? The outpouring of love, support, and the donations that the Masonic Homes have received is almost $10,000, which I'm just taken back by. And I didn't realize that Jim had bequested $10,000 donation to the Masonic Homes. So we're going to match it. So hopefully that Martin and Steppy, we can get their scholarship program off to a great start by donating $20,000 to the scholarship fund from the Judy family. Someday maybe I'll be here, and I'll be, very fortunate to have all these people who possibly have benefited from the scholarship program that Martin and Steppy has set up. Jim would just be elated to think that his ideas that he had back years ago in the association were implemented here at the Masonic homes today, with his thoughts and ideas coming from when he was on the board, to keep the industry alive and all the employees to be the best, the very best. The Masonic home was so special to Jim. He was not one that would brag. He'd just be very, very proud of what Martin and Steppy have done.